Hey there. It's been a while since my last video, approximately 3 months. And I apologize in advance for the poor quality of this video. Um, it is Samsung, but apparently, yeah, I thought that'd be a good camera to use, but compared to my other videos, this video looks really crappy, and I actually had to lock out my mirror back there with a blanket because the reflection of the light was just so bright you couldn't even see me. But to get back to my newfound religion, I I completed my class 8 today, and I have two classes left, which is God and Goddess class. And I was told today that um, in the next several weeks I should be prepared for binding into the coven. And what that means is, first off, I've been having second thoughts about my magical name. So what I've been doing for the past hour or so is trying to figure out getting like new name generators and stuff like that. And so far I've only found only one other one that I want to pick so far, but I'm still searching right now. Um, so right now is basically the time I have to get my stuff together. I have to organize my book of shadows and a lot of recopying, a lot of saving up money for a lot of things for for binding and um everything. Um Basically it's like a chapter in my life, like I could say, like um if anybody doesn't understand exactly what I mean, like let's say it's a big part of starting this new path. It would be like let's say you're graduating from high school, you're completing your confirmation and or something like that. Basically, it's a great achievement, and you have a big blowout afterwards, and it's gonna take a long time to prepare for this, and I have to start writing in my journal, which I haven't done because I just keep forgetting about it. But I just wanted to make little updates because I decided not to make a video for a while, just because laziness set in and I didn't really have nothing to talk about. I'd just been going to class and going to class and going to class, and that's basically it. But I have been learning a lot, a lot. But what else is there? It sucks when you're on when you're immediate live upload and you can't think of anything to say. Um, I'm just very excited and a little amped, but it's gonna be a while before binding comes up. But I know that I will be in binds before my 25th birthday, which is March 31st. I will definitely be in binds before that comes around, which is a month and a half, well, month, 2 months. It's gonna be less than that. So, I just gotta save up money for my job and take care of a few things. Do a lot of copy and pasting crap. Well, not pasting because I'm not using the computer, but getting a new book, to start my book of shadows, and um, organizing and getting everything together and getting prepared for binding, um, which is gonna be really big. I hope, but it sucks because really I can only be there at the time of the bindings, but there I'm going to have a party. They're going to celebrate afterwards for me, party for me. So I'm gonna have some people come. Only a few people that are close to me, and I only have a few people that are really close, and they can come and have some cake and stuff. And it's like me graduating onto like like onto a new path, basically, where I can start worshiping and perform rituals. And because right now I'm only really just learning, and I only have 2 more classes left, and that's right after these classes, which is going to be 2 more weeks. That's when I'm going to be focused on getting all my notes um, organized and set into place, and shopping around and getting everything that I need to be prepared for this new, how do I say, this new chapter in my life. Um, I hope it's gonna be a great, great ceremony. Hopefully. And what else? I can't even think of anything right now. But pretty much covered the basics. I did find one name I did say before. I The goddess name is well, I didn't originally pick it as a goddess name. I was just searching for a name, and it gave me a goddess name. Um, it's called Aradia, and I can bring her up real quick. No, she's not this. Hold on, I'm quickly real quick. Now, Aradia, which I read, is from Italian folklore. Um, Wikipedia doesn't give you always the right thing because anybody can write it in Wikipedia, but so far the information seems accurate. It says uh, Aradia, um, the Italian form of the name Herodotus is one of the principal figures of American folklore. Um, his name is Charles Leland. His 1899 work, Aradia, the Gospel of the Witches, which he believed to be a genuine religious text used by a group of pagan witches in Tuscany, a claim that has been subsequently been disputed by other folklorists and historians. In Leland's Gospel, Aradia is portrayed as the Masonic daughter of Diana and the god Lucifer, who's really the god of the sun, and that would be Apollo, who was sent to Earth to teach the oppressed, no, it apparently says peasants, how to perform witchcraft and use against Roman Catholic Church and upper classes, which that is doesn't say much about her though. It just says much about the work of the gospel. It says he also claimed that he had been given the book by a Tuscan woman named Maddalena, who historians such as Ronald Hutton have disputed the truth of these such claims. Aradia, the Gospel of Witches, began to tell Aradia's birth to Diana and Lucifer, who described as the son of the god and the moon, as the god of the sun and the moon, the god of light, splendor, who was proud of his beauty, and for his pride was driven from paradise. Diana resurrected Aradia to go to earth below to be a teacher unto women and men who faint would study witchcraft. When Aradia descended, she became the first of all witches and promised her students that ye shall be free from slavery and ye shall be free in everything. Um, Aradia was described as having continuing power to affect the world as she returned to the spirit of Diana. For an example, in A Spell to Win Love, the invocation of Diana asked Diana to send her daughter Aradia to perform the magic. Leland's Aradia had a chapter containing folklore about the night assembly or banquet titled The Sabbath uh, Trigundia, or Witch Meeting, which involved Diana. Leland commented in the appendix of the book, I'm assuming. I also believe that the Gospel of the Witches was we have a trustworthy outline of at least of the doctrine of the rites observed of these meetings of the witches' Sabbath. They adored forbidden deities and practiced forbidden deeds, inspired as much by rebellion against society as their own passions. Leland speculates this folklore ultimately had roots to ancient Etruscan mythology. Etruscan. I'm not really sure what Etruscan is. Leland also equated Aradia with um, Herodotus. Explained his speculation that Herodotus was actually Lilith. And this was not derived from Herodotus in the New Testament, but an earlier replica of Lilith bearing the same name. So back as the 6th century worship of Herodotus and Diana by witches were condemned by the Church Council as uh, an Ancyria? Ancyria? Oh, it's a place. And other writers noted that evidence identifying Herodotus with Lilith. Historian Ronald Hutton suggested the triumph of the moon that identified Herodotus was inspired by the work of Julius Malachite in Satanist and Witchcraft. Anthropologists and field of folklore, on the other hand, is, you know what, I really want to know, I just wanted to know about her, not the work of his book, or the book that supposedly is just folklore, but it just says that she was to go on to the earth below to teach unto women and men who faint would study witchcraft. Y'all should be free from slavery, and y'all should be free in everything. Well, I guess that's a good start for good name, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's more of a teaching. She's more of a teaching deity. I'm going to look through more names. I think I may have hit my limit on my video, but I think I did get a 15 minute video limit. So I'm gonna end this video here. I'm definitely going to keep up with videos. I know I say I'm always going to keep up with videos, but then 2 months later I make this video. But I am really amped about almost finishing my classes and getting prepped for binds, and which is not going to be until like maybe March or the end of February, but it's right around the corner. So I guess I'll see you in the next few days when I get more inspired to do videos, to do something. Well, I guess I should end the video. Like, so, marry me, marry part, marry meet again.